It's Pop Brady coming from Marvelous Bluntz, you dig? On this beautiful Sunday night. Just came back from seeing scary stories to tell in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, man, this is one of the stories that was, you know what I'm saying, the books that came from my childhood that was already scary as fuck. And I can't even lie. This shit was scary as fuck, man. But they did a good job, man, because I ain't really a scary movie person, and I was scared and creeped out at the same damn time. So, basically, these are based off the scary stories, I guess, I don't know who the author is, but it was books that used to come out when we were very young. And, you know, they were already creepy as fuck, and they just brought it to the big screen. They did a A-okay job, you know what I'm saying? It was just enough. It wasn't a big budget movie. It kind of reminded me of Brightburn a little bit. Short, sweet, right to the point. You know what I'm saying? I really can say that I have just this year started like getting into scary movies and shit like that. So now I'm getting into scary movies. I ain't scared no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like a roller coaster. Once I got on, once I rode it, pause. Now I'm over it. So scary movies, yeah, like I like them now. I'm into scary movies now. But we gonna go straight into the characters on this review. Stella, Ramon, Chuck, Augie, and Ruth. And they kind of remind me of like Stranger Things. The little kid aspect. Because this movie was literally like 4 different things it was. But the 2 main things to me was Stranger Things and Final Destination. So basically, there were these group of friends, of course, all of them being fucking losers or whatnot. And basically one Halloween, hey, they decided let's just get freaky. That's freaky. You know what I'm saying? And Stella decided to go to this haunted house that was the house of this dead little girl called Sarah Bellows. And you know what I'm saying? It's like rumors around the town how she died. She hung herself with her head. But basically they go into the house. They take this bitch book. I don't know what's wrong with these kids, but even though it was a movie, I would have never even thought of breaking into somebody's house taking a book. So basically, they get this book and everything starts going to mayhem. I'm talking about they straight up, like out the book, taking stories out the book, but bringing them to life. It was just so much like twists and turns in this movie when it comes to the scary shit. Like, man, like they really did a good job of depicting like what was written in a book in real life, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said it reminded me of Final Destination, except they had more like, they were more hip, you know what I'm saying? Like they were more hip to what was going on, so they could possibly stop it. But I ain't gonna really go into spoilers this time, because I actually like this movie, so I want y'all to go see it. But it was a great movie, man. Basically, everybody was just trying to survive their scary story. And, you know, basically the book was like, whatever their biggest fear was, it's basically Sarah Bellows would really write it literally like it was like some ghost shit. You know what I'm saying? So they did a good job with that. They did a good job with depicting how like teenagers would handle just some scary, creepy shit going on. One thing that I actually really like, because I like actually all the characters were great. Everybody did a great job, like the whole cast. It was just no bad acting. Everybody did a good job. But one thing that I really liked in this movie was the fucking music. The music was so creepy, Slim. Oh my God. It was both where it was like they're going into a room and it was no music, just dead silence. All you can hear is the audio. People was grabbing me. I'm grabbing people. I'm like, ah! I got my head like Jay-Z at the bottom, so I really can't see. I literally was like this sometimes. Like, man, that was some scary shit. Because I'm telling you, I was creeped the fuck out that whole movie. But as far as it goes for like the story, I feel like the story just went along. It was a smooth story. It just went straight to the point. Everything was straight to the point. Each of the stories were interesting. All of them were different, and all of them were creepy as fuck. I think the scariest stories was the pale lady. It was this big fat. It looked like off Adventure Time. Something so creepy. It was like a big fat thing with a stomach connected. It looked like it had a fupa, but it was connected to his neck. And it was like, it was just going around ugly as shit. That's already creepy. People ugly as shit already be creepy as shit. So imagine just that. You know what I'm saying? That was probably the wildest, creepiest thing. The scariest was the jiggly man. Huh? Jangly? Jangly, jiggly. He was moving everywhere. This nigga's body like separated. Every time he was so aggressive. He was so like he was just everywhere. He was just like this scary ass little whatever it was, man. Man, it was a good little film, man. It was a good movie. I really do fuck with this, man. Like I said, like all the stories that they told was good. The main characters were all great. You know what I'm saying? And the fact it was PG-13. Not to go at any other directors or anything, because if you directing, you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But they need to start taking notes from these little films that they giving little budgets to, because they killing it right now. Because it reminded me of Brightburn. Not the story, but just how like it was just straight to the point, and it was a good straight to the point movie. We didn't have to sit in there for 3 fucking hours to get to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And it just had that, like I said, that feeling like they actually put something into this. They actually wanted to give us a good movie, because this was our childhood stories. You know what I'm saying? This is books we read when we was kids. You could have went either one or two ways, bad or good, and they did a good ass job. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I would say go see this. Go see this with somebody, your girl, your friends. It'd be probably tight to see with your friends. Just being with people seeing a scary movie, especially this one, is creepy and scary. I definitely would suggest it. I'm gonna give it a lighters up, bang, and also I'm gonna give it a good 8 out of 10. We give it a grade straight B. It was a good movie, man. Hopefully, from where the movie went, it might be a part 2. You have to see that yourself, but hopefully they make a part 2 to this. So, man, let me know what y'all think down below. If y'all thought it was a good movie, if y'all went out to see it. If you haven't seen it, if you want to see it, you did. It's Pat Brady, Marvelous Bluntz, and we out. You dig?